The President and the Prime Minister paid their respects at the memorial that today sits above the USS Arizona. Almost half of the more than 2,000 Americans who died at Pearl Harbor were killed when that one ship was bombed and sunk. Afterwards, Barack Obama and Shinzo Abe travelled to a nearby naval base to reflect on the significance of the occasion. In May, President Obama visited Hiroshima to pay his respects to the Japanese killed there, but not to say sorry for the US dropping the atomic bomb. At Pearl Harbor, there was similar. No apology from Prime Minister Abe, but instead this.
As Prime Minister of Japan, I offer my sincere and everlasting condolences to the souls of those who lost their lives here, as well as to the spirits of all the brave men and women whose lives were taken by a war that commenced in this very place.
President Obama focused on the reconciliation between Japan and the United States since the 1940s.
Wars can end. The most bitter of adversaries can become the strongest of allies. The fruits of peace always outweigh the plunder of war.
Among the audience were some who saw firsthand the attack on the 7th of December 1941.
This event was mostly to show the world how far relations between Japan and the United States have come. But it was also for the few remaining veterans who were here 75 years ago.
95-year-old Sterling Cale is one of them. He says he fired a gun at the Japanese planes and personally pulled 46 dead and injured sailors from the wreck of the USS Oklahoma.
We're sorry? That's just words. Words only last as long as you've said it. But the action of going out on the Arizona Memorial, the two of them, and if he actually places a wreath out there over the men that are in the Arizona, he could not have done anything more to say that we're sorry than the action.
The intention is to get this all behind us. And I've been through 95 years of learning that hate is the greatest destroyer of law. And so, quite a long time ago, I put hate out of myself.
For Obama, this was one of his last major events as president. With just weeks to go before leaving office in his home state of Hawaii, it represented closing a chapter with the former enemy that has become one of the United States' closest friends. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii.